Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Cover 2 Crew. Sorry for missing last week. We had some difficulties getting that episode out to you guys. The Bears and the Broncos, our respective teams in this group, haven't been doing too bad. So we both have gone 2-0 in the last 2 weeks. I think we're 7-1 in our last 8. The Broncos are 8-8 in their last 8. Who could have seen this happening, guys? Like, I don't know. I say we're going undefeated, but this is very cool to see.
I don't know. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think we'd put together this long win streak, tied with the Patriots for longest in the active in the NFL. Um, I we've beat some good teams. We've looked bad against some bad teams, and still find a way to win through our elite defense. Your one blemish is the Snoop Huntley game. What do you guys think?
The new what?
The Snoop Huntley.
The
Yeah.
Snoop Huntley game.
Yeah.
Well, first I'm going to say I believed in the Broncos. You can go back to my preseason predictions. I said AFC Championship game, and they're playing like they can make it to the AFC Championship game. So all the haters, you can't call me a hater because I believe in the Broncos. I said they're going to take down Mahomes in the division, and look what they did. They almost gave him the death shot. But I think Daniel Jones gives them the death shot this weekend. For the Bears, they're finding ways to win. It's not pretty, but I think if you compare what we've had just last year, we were 5-12. Our coach was an idiot. On his weekly interview with the radio, his phone just lost connection. Like, what are we doing?
Get off that print.
Yeah. So what are we doing here? Like a year ago, preseason, people were thinking maybe we win 4 or 5 games.
That's what Cooper thought.
I had 4.
And
I had 4 games.
we won the gateway game against Dallas, and Big Cat's prophecy has come true. We were 6-3, and now we're 7-3, finding ways to win. It's like one week it's the defense, the other week it's the offense, special teams. It doesn't seem like all 3 phases are ever like humming at the same time. But I think
they're gonna click.
Yeah, hopefully they'll click by next week's Black Friday game. I think that you can definitely see the coaching difference. A lot of these games that we've won, the one-score games, I think that the Bears would have just laid down last year with Eberflus and his coaching style. I think the team has bought in. Yeah, the shits principle. So yeah, the team's bought in. There's definitely glaring holes, and I don't think anyone's thinking we're like Super Bowl bound or anything. Well, there's like, of course, there's like those kind of Bears fans. We're like, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl. But I think it's definitely good for the culture, good moving forward. But yeah, just keep finding ways to win, sneak into the playoffs, whether it's as an NFC North winner or a wild card. Mike?
I think it's been good to see. At the same time, I think because I'm so used to like the old Bears, how we're used to finishing games, I can't away like my heart's been pumping in these last like 6 fourth quarters, 5, 6, 7, whatever.
Kill yourself.
Hey, you did it first. Get your.
You said it. You said it. You said it.
I was gonna say 6, 7. I was like, nah, let me do 5, 6, whatever. But it's been really cool to see. Last week in New York, or in Chicago, playing New York, I got to the third quarter. Jackson Dart was putting on a clinic against us QB, and then out of nowhere,
Some say it was a dirty hit.
Nah, it's just CJ Garner Johnson, buddy.
And he's been in the medical tent 4 times in like 8 starts.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Jackson Dart
He
problem.
lost a tooth in that game.
What? I did not see that.
I don't think it was that hit. It was another hit when you remember AJ when they come to for the sack and they called?
He's trying to fit in with Ole Miss.
Yep, he lost it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
Okay.
we're down 2-3 possessions. We find a way to come back. Caleb comes in fourth quarter. Call him Iceman. He comes back fourth quarter, does his thing. Stop shaking your head. And puts points on the board. We end up winning this last week against
9.
against not a lot of confidence in us in. But when
We were underdogs.
home, yeah, you always have a chance when 9 is back there. If honestly, if Carson Wentz plays that game, I don't know if we win.
Well, he has a bum shoulder, so I think we win.
That's what I'm saying. If the healthy Wentz plays in that game, they probably win.
But he wasn't
AJ
healthy.
McCarthy was missing layups to Addison, missing layups to Hawkinson.
They also had 6 drops.
They did have a lot of drops too.
Yeah.
Addison dropped a couple, but when you saw McCarthy stand back there and like he threw like our guys on the sideline, it wasn't even close. Like there were some really bad throws.
A lot of the advanced stats are not looking good for JJ. Like he's at the bottom of the list near like Cam Ward and Dylan Gabriel and like EPA per drop back and like PFF grade. Take that for what it is, but
I mean, at the same time, like Cam Ward's a rookie and probably the worst team in the league, though. Like I give him some grace. McCarthy's in one of the arguably the best offensive systems in the league.
yeah, but they're the same age, and they have the same amount of game experience.
Yeah,
Like,
you're correct.
People forget the Titans went the year before they got the number 1 pick. They went all in on spending. So this idea that they have a terrible roster. They got Calvin Ridley. They traded for L'Jarius Sneed. You don't trade for L'Jarius Sneed if you're about to go into a rebuild for number 1 pick. That's all I'm gonna say. Whether their roster's good, but people forget that they've spent.
Gets hurt for the rest of the year.
They've spent. Rand
got
Carthon
fired.
is working on
got
at
fired
CBS.
for that. Yeah, so their GM got fired for going all in.
Yeah.
And, so
Their whole situation's terrible.
Yeah, the current GM is not helping, not responsible for what that guy did, but yeah, they did go all in, and it's not panned out.
We don't have to touch much on the week before last. We talked about the Bears Giants for a sec. Came back again in the same fashion that we've been winning these last few games. Came back fourth quarter, won. This week though, Minnesota game. I thought we started off, the first half. We don't push it to the middle. But when it came back to the fourth quarter, and I saw, it really reminded me of. It gave me deja vu to week 1. We're up. When the fourth quarter comes and we start dropping points. So,
NFC Player of the Week, JJ McCarthy plays 1 good quarter.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, so they come back.
It was almost enough.
It was almost enough, but then we finally see. The one thing I love about Devin Duvernay is the fact that he does not drop. He does not drop anything. He's very he's not muffling end zone. But he doesn't have the explosiveness that I wish he had.
Davis Jones.
I see Luther Burden him back there. They'll be sharing.
I don't want Luther Burden catching punts.
But on kickoff,
On kickoff,
you'll have 2 guys back there on kickoff.
But whatever. He gets it, has a nice hold to right, makes it past the 50. I wish we would have gone a little more aggressive there at the end and passed the ball instead of running it 3 times in a row, but got it in.
Incomplete pick. No, I'm just kidding. Probably not a pick, but incomplete. We kick the field goal, make it, and then they still have time to get back. Because it would be like if we had 50 seconds.
McCarthy doesn't have that clutch.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
But happy again to win. We're playing Aaron Rodgers back home in Chicago, probably.
Or Mason Rudolph.
See, a part of me would like to play Mason Rudolph because it's an easier win, but also I wanna go out.
Oh, he's already got it as a win? What are we doing?
No,
He said Snoop Huntley was a win too.
0-2 versus backup quarterbacks
It'd be
inbound?
awesome to. Yeah, we're scared of AFC West, AFC East AFC North backup quarterbacks.
Buddy doesn't know ball.
He doesn't know divisions.
I just told him. Give me division right now. Teams go. Division.
Okay, that's not what you just
NFC North.
listed. You just
NFC
listed.
North.
Oh, Bears, Lions, Packers. Wait, that's
Oh,
what?
Whoa, careful now.
we cut
We're
that out,
live.
please.
Well, you're missing one team.
What time is it? Is oh the Vimids? I know we know.
Oh, okay.
6:51. Okay, 6:51. Please cut that out. Uh, my take on the game: find a way to win.
Exactly. Don't apologize for winning games because last year we had the same fourth. Go ahead. Last year we had a fourth place schedule, and what did we do? We lost. It was close, and then we'd lose. Green Bay, blocked field goal. Washington, Hail Mary. Thanksgiving game. While I'm with my dad, watching on Thanksgiving morning or afternoon, whatever. Don't call timeout. What else? The Colts game, running up. I don't even know.
Texans game.
Yeah, the Texans game, close game.
Little bro.
Yeah, Lil Bro. Now, look who's. Never mind.
Kick.
Never mind.
Packers block kick. Vikings overtime game.
Yep. But yeah, so last year we had the same fourth place schedule, and we went 5-12. We lost 10 games in a row. Ryan Poles has two of the longest losing streaks in Bears history, and he's still employed. And then this year we get a fourth place schedule.
And you're 7-3.
And we're 7-3. And before the season, we had the second highest winning percentage of opponent from 2024. I know that doesn't exactly translate, but beginning of the year, you're thinking, oh, we're going up against the Eagles, the 2024 NFC Championship appearance, Washington Commanders, Bengals, Ravens. You can't predict that Lamar gets hurt, but Burrow gets hurt. So we've caught some breaks, but every other year we don't catch those.
Almost
breaks.
lost to Flacco. So did you really even get a break?
Yeah, exactly. I'm convinced that Flacco and that Burrow is going to get very similar results to Flacco. They're going to put up 35 points and they're going to lose 35-38. So people forget Joe Flacco's still elite.
Is Joe Burrow a Ram? I'm hearing stuff about this. Is Joe Burrow a Ram?
He's hearing stuff from NFL Cento.
You think like next year if Stafford?
This is what I've read.
They win the Super Bowl, Stafford retires, and they trade 2 picks this year and the next year.
Top 10 pick.
Rams have which is probably going to end up being a top 10 pick.
It could get top 5 with Penix out.
It could. Well, Kirk goes the dog though. We can't forget Kirk.
What do you mean?
But
Kirko Bears.
Chains.
Kirko Chains is not Kirko Chains no more.
Penix. Whatever. You just have to get the ball to Bijan.
Yeah, Drake London too.
Yeah, he's out with a PCL.
I need Drake London getting the ball.
You're not. He's out.
Well,
Drake London.
and Josh Jacobs.
This week.
I think he's out for like a month. Maybe it's almost season ending.
Dang it. I need him back for the playoffs. Fantasy playoffs.
Yeah.
But to close off the Bears,
No, you go back to
Burrow to the Rams.
Yes, go back to Burrow to the Rams.
Fire off your take. Be right. Fire it off right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it happens. I think what
November
happens to
19th.
the Rams. I think what probably happens to the Rams is depending on how they see this draft class,
Caleb Downs.
this guy for the future, and could go defense, go all in if they don't get anything this year. But what they might do, you go all in on a rookie QB, sit behind Stafford for a year, let him develop.
Lenore and Sellers.
Whether that's Ty Simpson from Alabama, I don't know, like maybe they like the guy out of Indiana. Like I don't know who. I don't know
Mendoza.
Who they like. I don't know who they likes, but
We should talk to him.
that's for them to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ask him.
For the next cover 2 grip. But to close out, back to the Bears for 1 second. Do I think we're on a change in the playoffs at the moment? No. Like, while I would love to say yes, but I think if we keep finding ways to win, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. The turnovers. We have an identity. Run the ball, create turnovers, keep it close, keep it ugly, and find a way to win. I will say Al Harris, defensive coordinator next year, and I will predict the team. Washington Commanders next year. Dan Quinn.
Yeah, Dan Q. They blocked his
No, that's not even. I have receipts. I called this in mid-October. They're gonna fire Joe Witt, and then Dan Quinn is gonna bring on his old connection from Dallas.
You think after
Al Harris.
1 year he's DC already? After what he did here, I mean, he's doing a good job with what he has, but
Yeah, that's just my meatball take.
Would you guys elevate him? Like, is there? He's like a defensive backs coach.
I don't even. We can't elevate. I mean, we could
How
elevate him
role
to
is-
defensive coordinator, but I don't think they're getting rid of Dennis
he
Allen.
can be.
without taking what's his name?
Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen's job. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's just my. You heard it here first.
assistant
Take.
defensive corner. What do you think of Antoine L. Rowe?
Antoine Randall L, associate head coach.
Legendary receiver. Yeah, a legendary NFL receiver.
What has he done? He's definitely doesn't have these guys on the jugs machine. You got DJ Moore out there dropping passes.
Yeah, he's supposed to be getting DJ Moore's trade value up.
I did see that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That I'm not saying DJ. I was texting AJ at the time. I wasn't.
You said trade this guy. Trade him right now, and I've been saying that since week 2.
But listen, he has him and Luther are the best hands on our receiving side of the team.
It's Loveland. And
Yeah, give me Loveland. Give me Loveland. Loveland, the wide receiver 1. Weapon number 1.
This is
a Colston Loveland.
Bro, he's so tough.
That's going to be my next current Bear player jersey after I get Urlacher.
Loveland's young, bro. He's younger than me. He's 21.
You might be cooked.
He's definitely a better tight end than you.
Oh, flag football.
Flag football. I'm just messing with you.
I was
The
Hey,
lateral.
hey.
like coordinator. I was
Yeah.
Yeah, you had multiple roles.
You were Matt Eberflus and Colston Loveland.
You lost the locker room real quick.
You mean Matt Eberflus and Cole?
And what?
That wouldn't get me. And Cole Komet.
Yeah.
I get myself. How about those Broncos?
How about them Chiefs? Mike.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's out of your
I
mouth.
take it back. You guys were right.
Yeah.
They found a way to win. I thought Patrick had it in the bag.
One thing, I'll go back to the Bears. I want to say a couple things. Caleb Williams and Bo Nix are tied for fourth quarter comebacks this year.
Oh, really?
Bo Nix has the record for most fourth quarter comebacks in his first 2 years as a quarterback. Going back from last season, he got a couple last season. So, but it's cool to see. They're kind of there's some similarities there. And there are more similarities the way the Bears and Broncos are finding ways to win.
Pac-12 QBs.
I guess the Vikings game outstanding. I don't think the Broncos have never had blown a lead and had to come back like the way the Bears did.
We didn't
Like-
blow. We just want to have some fun.
What do you mean 16-3?
Yeah, we blew a lead, Mike. Just like week 1.
But yeah, other than that, I think there's a lot of similarities with the Bears and Broncos. It's kind of cool to see. But I liked what Caleb did. Watching him, your defense is very opportunistic. You guys mentioned the turnovers and all that. That's really cool. I love that Caleb throws to the open guy when it's against like zone. I think if he can find the matchups against man, he'll be like the next step. And of course, that just takes time. Like trusting your guy will win a one-on-one, and he might not have that with some of his guys. But Ben Johnson definitely knows how to get guys open against zone. Really cool to see. Like you guys are saying, your run game's good, or like serviceable. It's your identity. I will say this fourth quarter comeback it's a little bit fugazi. Like you guys mentioned, Devin Duvernay gets like the big return, but Caleb Williams gets credit for a game-winning.
If he doesn't, I still think Caleb doesn't get pace.
That cancels out from last year's Commanders game.
No,
Because that's a game-winning drive. Caleb led a lot of game-winning drives where the team let him down last year.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
To Cooper, the other thing he has to work on though is that D ball. It's not looking too good. He's just
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that just comes with trust and repetition. You have to get used to, because you're not throwing the routes on air. Like all training camp, you're throwing deep balls on air. Then you'll do some 11 on 11 stuff, but it's not going to be the same as a guy who's like seeing your team for the first time. He's like, oh, I've studied film. I'm a defensive back. I've studied film. I know, like, oh, when they're in this formation, I know they're going to do this. And you've got to, I think like the deep ball is like, it's more of a man route. Like for Bo Nix, it's a man thing. Like when he sees Troy Franklin one-on-one and they're going deep, he's throwing it to Troy Franklin. Because Troy Franklin will beat the man. He just won't catch it. Or Bo Nix overthrows him. And I think that's where Caleb is. I think if he can find Rome on the deep ball where like he can see, oh, Rome will beat this guy, or DJ's going to beat this guy.
And Rome will drop it.
And
but the thing
yeah.
is, he knows they're going to beat him, but he's, I don't want to say his arm's too big, but he doesn't yet know, I think, how to put a proper touch on the ball. He's overthrowing them by a good amount.
Fastball.
Like, oh, it's off. There's a lot of velocity on it. So if he can just slow it down, I know that comes with time. Josh Allen, young Josh, not to compare the two, young Josh Allen, that boy would just let that thing rip. So
yeah, I think
similar arm talents. I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. Josh Allen this week. The team.
AJ texted the group chat. Yo, that was the most insane pick I've ever seen. I had to go find it on Twitter. I was like, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, but I think like you're saying with Caleb, if he can find his pace where he can know like, oh, I can laser this in and it's going to hit him in stride, or I can kind of put some lob on it and let him run under it. I think that's the gap. I also see that with Bo Nix, like Chargers game, he didn't put any pace on the ball. It was all like lasers and it was just like overthrown. He's kind of found it. He hit like, there was a play in the Raiders game that he had. And then also like in the Chiefs game, he had one to Troy Franklin where he found his touch. And I think this, like moving into the Broncos side of things, I will say this was Bo Nix's best offensive game this season. And it was exciting to see it against a Spagnuolo, who's like a touted legendary defensive coordinator. Whatever you can say about like, oh, the Chiefs don't have pass rushers or blah blah blah, like whatever excuses you're going to come up with, like they paid guys to rush the passer. Maybe it's an ill investment, but Spagnuolo knows how to dial up some stuff. And of course, Chris Jones, he's a kind of getting up there, and people are questioning, is his heart really in it? But just for Bo Nix's confidence and saying like, oh, he can actually do this, it was a really good game. He had several good throws that we saw last year. Like we would run dagger all the time, and he would hit the backside dig to Cortland Sutton, and it would be 15 to 20 yards every time. And it was like, oh, whenever we need it, we can get it. This year it hasn't been there, and it's finally back. Like they hit dagger several times in this Chiefs game on big third downs, and it was lovely to see. And Pat Bryant had a good game.
IL.
Yeah. I think his development puts Troy Franklin at risk, because although Franklin's getting a lot of targets, I think it was because Mims was out and people or like defenses were bracketing Sutton. So like we had no choice but to throw to Franklin. But Franklin can't make a difficult catch to save his life. I hope he can develop in this like anything serviceable. But if it's not on his hands or he has to jump, it's not going to be caught. He had the big clutch catch to. No, he had the big clutch catch to ice the game.
Third or late in the game.
Yeah, on 2nd and like 15, got like 30 yards to get the guys in field goal range. But if it like he had 2 other drops where he had to extend and he was like trying to track the ball and it just went right through his hands. Like his hands were on it, went right through. He also got Bo Nix threw a jump ball to him. He jumped, it hit him like right here, but he didn't let it hit his hands. It like hit his face mask and chest and bounced out. So there's just, I don't know if it's like, I don't want to say it's fundamentals, but I think it's mental. But I think with the emergence of Pat Bryant, I think you have to take some targets away. The way Pat Bryant catches with his hands, can move after the catch, you have to get in the ball. I also put out a tweet like a week ago after the Raiders game saying Marvin Mims means a whole lot to this offense, and they hadn't had him for the Texans and Raiders game. And that like those were the games where like Bo Nix didn't have his best showing and people were clowning him. But Marvin Mims back, I think he has great hands. He's got excellent speed, and the way they use him can like show Bo Nix what the defense is doing, and it's helping Bo actually find guys. Maybe it's not to Marvin, but it's to Sutton or Pat Bryant, and that's helping the offense keep on going down the field on these 2nd and longs, 3rd and longs. I think from a defensive side, masterclass by Vance Joseph. He dialed up so many crucial pressures and confused.
The one on 3rd and 10.
Yeah,
he's huge.
He confused Mahomes so much. And I love when he puts like the double mug where he's got the 2 linebackers in the A gap, and then he drops one of them out and he blitzes the nickel. Like that's a staple. You see it every game when Vance Joseph needs to stop. He'll put that on the field. And McMillan is money. He's very quick. He was able to actually tackle Mahomes. Typically, quarterbacks they can kind of stand up against McMillan. No, like McMillan's a smaller guy, so like they won't like immediately go down.
Right after the sack, Mahomes was crying to the ref.
Yeah, Mahomes did immediately flip around and was like, he hit me in my head, roughing the passer, and he didn't get it.
Is that number 29?
Yes. Yeah. Jaquan McMillan deserves a ton of flowers for his game. He had the pick that was at least a 10-point swing. It could have been a 14-point swing if you think they're going to be in the red zone and it's going to be a touchdown. They were definitely in field goal range. And then he just balled. On the Chiefs side, Josh Simmons held every play. It was very annoying. Like Nick Bonito got like choked out like 4 times. Like just blatantly like wrapping around the neck, and Nick Bonito's still running, like trying to get his head through.
Did they even call it once?
I'm not sure if I know there was a holding call, but I think it wasn't on the O-line.
I know.
They always do.
But
Yeah, they just didn't. The refs have just finally woken up.
the thing is, Broncos are doing this with no Patrick Best secondary player in the league.
And their leading tackler is out with testicular cancer.
Yeah, get well soon, Alex Singleton. He had surgery
I have
last
no
Friday.
idea how like the timeline on that stuff works. Is he out for the year?
No, they're very hopeful he'll be back for the Commanders game after the bye.
Really?
So,
I mean, if they just take it out, or
well, no, he had surgery Wednesday to get the cancer removed, but I think it's like they're worried about the stitches ripping. So I think, like
Yeah, I would be too.
doing any sort of like lunges or like sprints, stuff like that with like the lower body. That's what the doctors are worried about.
Jalen
So
Johnson injury right there, buddy.
yeah, the groin. But that's kind of the concern. So he might be back for Commanders, but it's definitely like it's not
I would let
a
him sit for that week.
yeah, not a 4-week IR, but it's like probably 3 weeks if he doesn't make the Commanders game. Luckily, we get the bye. The bye has been huge because we're gonna get PS2 back.
We're this week, right? This week?
Yes, yeah, week 12. So we're gonna get PS2 back. We'll
We'll see you guys in the Super Bowl.
Mahomes got bailed out by he almost topped Josh Allen's worst INT of all time. That pick six. Is this a changing of the guard game? I'm not gonna say that.
This is all do not let Mahomes in the playoffs. Do not let him in.
He's not making it. He doesn't have tiebreakers over
That's what I'm saying.
over any of them.
If Mahomes, I'll eat my words if I'm incorrect. He will compete with anybody and make it. It will be close.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you can give me any team, NFC or AFC. He will make that game close.
Probably. I mean, the Broncos game was close.
I think the Chiefs also don't have a run game, or no one respects their run game. I think Kareem Hunt's a good back, but nobody like
better running back than human being.
Yeah, but I don't think like when Andy Reid calls a run play, I think Patrick Mahomes checks out of it, and there was a interview with Andy. Like I think they do their Monday like roundup or whatever, and Andy Reid said, "I'm calling the run plays, but sometimes they turn into passes." And I think that a lot of people were saying that was a shot at Mahomes for like checking out of run plays. Which I mean, if Mahomes sees an unfavorable run look, like I would check out of a pass if I was Mahomes. If I knew what a defense was doing, like I'm just a guy on my chair. Like I don't really know much about.
Leading rusher this year.
He's been in several games. I don't know on the season, but in several games he's been the leading rusher.
Is Pacheco healthy?
No, he was out
Yeah, okay.
this week, but he got hurt last week.
Yeah. They're like they have that big dog like mentality, but none of them are that good. Like Hunt Pacheco just.
Kelsey's been having a quiet year, but he's been like doing really good. But it's like not like he's not getting the praise
Comes up
for
in
it.
shot in spots.
Yeah, like he had I think 80-something yards and a touchdown.
Is there trouble brewing between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift? I haven't seen her on a lot of games.
You think she's hiding because she's pregnant?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't keep up with Taylor and Travis, but I've just noticed last couple Chiefs games that I've tuned into, I haven't seen them. And
She's
usually
at home with the baby.
Yeah. People forget she might be pregnant, so.
Quick question: is Troy Franklin? This could be an awful comp? Is he like a young Darnell Mooney with not as good hands?
I couldn't tell. AJ might know more. I didn't watch Darnell
Probably
Mooney.
the best intermediary for this.
I
Good hands.
don't know.
Smaller, explosive.
Well, Troy Franklin's 6'2". So
Yeah, Darnell Mooney's like what, 5'11"?
Yeah.
11, yeah. I thought Franklin was like 6 foot.
Darnell Mooney was so good with Trubisky. Then we got rid of Trubisky for Fields.
The thing that makes me mad is Troy and Bo played together in college. Like, where did the chemistry go? I don't know what it is.
I mean, he's taken in favorable matchups. I don't know why he's dropping. Like, he's just not. I don't know what's happening to Franklin.
Yeah.
'Cause he'll throw it to him. Like I had.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I was on Twitter one week. I needed a receiver. Franklin this week. He needed 35 points.
Was that the game against the Cowboys where he had 2 touchdowns? Yeah.
I picked him up. He did good for me. But what game do you have anything else in the Broncos?
Number 1 in sacks.
Yeah.
Top 3 in least sacks taken. I think that's a good formula for January.
I think I'll finish off with
Anybody wants to come play in Denver, come play after
No, the Boston radio was talking about how they'd rather play Chiefs as like the 2-7. Yeah, they'd rather have to play the Chiefs, come to New England, than have to go to Denver because they said Mile High is cursed for them. Which
It really has been. Every time we played Brady at Mile High, we beat him.
Yeah.
Every time we went to New England to play Brady, he beat us.
I swear, growing up, every AFC championship was the Patriots at the Broncos. It was always that.
was it 3 years in a row? Because the first year of Manning, they lost to the Ravens, and then the second year they went to the Super Bowl again, and they probably played.
We played the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl against the Seahawks.
Yeah, and then 2014 was when the Malcolm Butler happened. I don't remember who they played in the AFC Championship.
I think we played Patriots in New England.
Okay. And then 15 was 20-18.
Yeah, that was the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. TJ Ward?
Yeah, TJ Ward. I miss him. But yeah, I will say Hufanga needs to get his hands on the jugs machine. He had 2 drop picks. I won't say drop. He batted a ball. He was diving, batted it down out of Kelsey's hands. But then another play, he was running to tackle somebody, and the ball just hit him in the stomach. So I don't think he expected to have the ball hit him. But if he catches any of those,
Roma Doomsday.
but he is a DB. So yeah, to do all this with 35 million dead cap is a testament to Sean Payton.
And no J.K. Dobbins, PS2, or Singleton.
Yeah. Oh man, that's brutal. RJ Harvey had 40 yards. He'll never take on a bell cow in Sean Payton's system. We put 3 backs out there. We rotate McLaughlin, Harvey, and a Bidet.
Who has the most fantasy value?
If you're talking to fantasy, I would take Harvey for receiving touchdown value.
Who's getting red zone handoffs mostly, though? Is it going to be Harvey?
Harvey. Although McLaughlin got the rushing touchdown, but in the red zone, I think we're going to be doing a lot of wheels or rails. I think Bo missed a touchdown because I don't know. I can't tell you if it was in the play, if it's in the progression, but Harvey did a wheel and he was open. But Bo threw a pass and got batted down. But Cortland Sutton was also, so it was the correct read because Cortland was also opened, but the linebacker made a good play and batted it down. But he had Harvey on the wheel. So I would say as a receiving, if you're in PPR, Harvey's the guy. But if you're having to rely on Harvey in a league, I think you might be more cooked than.
Yeah, that's.
When I Harvey would be a big pickup to have people who had him, but
he does lead fantasy points per touch. He's up there, but he just hasn't had a lot of touches, so that's why.
In my head, it wasn't even a Rico Dowdle situation. He has that much of an impact because I wouldn't say a split backfield, but Harvey was still getting the ball even when what's his name was healthy.
Yeah, I think they each had the same amount of carries or same amount of touches. I'm not sure if they split it up between receiving, but it was definitely a 3-back rotation. Which sometimes I don't like because I don't know if we're giving our hand away. If Bidet comes in, I don't know if defense is oh no, this guy's the pass blocking guy, so they're definitely passing. And I don't to disguise your offense. I don't know if that's a good thing to have a guy who just comes in when you're pass blocking. So
is Homer.
Ben Johnson.
Yeah. Why did he get a carry?
No one thought he was getting the ball.
That's true. I mean, Durham Smythe too. I read something that Homer and Durham Smythe got touches because Brian Flores wasn't expecting that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's why they put the tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I know we've kind of sprinkled in back and forth, but anything else you're missing?
You guys look like one of the top teams in the league. That's really all I have to say.
But they haven't played anyone.
I think I'm more confident.
Super Bowl champs,
Exactly.
AFC
Hey,
champ.
I've been slurping the Broncos Kool-Aid all year.
Broncos than the Patriots at this moment.
Yeah, I think their defense is what sets them apart. Michael called me crazy. Michael called me crazy for saying that their defense could help them go on a run in the playoffs, like an old Broncos team whose defense carried them in the playoffs.
I think if you put Justin Fields on this team, they're gonna get the Super Bowl.
What? Oh my goodness, this guy is still drinking the Justin Fields Kool-Aid. Oh, as a running back. Oh, okay. I think we got to put that up on a graphic. Mike says Justin Fields on the Broncos gets into the Super Bowl, and then you got to put ... as a running back. I think Jets should cut him, and he should sign as a skill position player in the offseason. I think for his long-term career, yeah, I think he could. No. I think he's a running back, or I guess tight end, but
A gadget.
gadget guy.
He's Ben Johnson's Darren Sproles.
Yeah, gadget guy. I think that's Taysom Hill type player. I think I would love to see Justin Fields back in Chicago as a gadget guy.
Let's go around the league.
Guy who,
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go do that. That quarterback play. I want to talk about the Seahawks game for a second.
Okay.
I know you guys probably weren't as locked in watching that Broncos game at 4:00, but I had Red Zone on.
Yeah, we had Red Zone on.
Dude, we got 3 screens on here, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta come down, man.
I mean, I thought for a second Sam Darnold would beat the allegations of time. But I will say this: he ended up throwing 4. I know AJ. I know but I know he threw 4 picks, and they had a chance there at the end, or potentially win it. So good on Seahawks defense. They played good. Jack Smith and Jigba. I love him.
Yeah.
I loved him since coming out of Ohio State. I have receipts with AJ. I wanted to draft him.
Yeah. I like Darnell Wright, though.
He's been showing up this year. But Jackson Smith after this game, I can honestly probably say he's a top receiver in the league. I mean, arguably top 3, top 5 after this game.
Production-wise, yeah.
But that one-handed cap sideline, disgusting. He's looking.
Yeah.
But I think post game, I do think if Sam Darnold just doesn't seal those ghosts, then they win that game.
I love hypothetical stuff. Like if he doesn't do this, or if Justin Fields didn't turn the ball over in the fourth quarter and create a defense, he'd be a great quarterback.
AJ, it's not just 1 pick. He threw 4.
Exactly. That's so bad.
That's why I'm saying if he would have thrown like even 2. Caleb Williams in the last 8 games, for reference, this guy threw more picks in 1 game than Caleb has in his last 8. Not saying Caleb is the best quarterback.
Yeah, Justin Herbert last year had 3 picks like all season, and then high stakes game, 4 picks versus the Texans. So if you didn't do that, I just love if man. Like all these if mans that people come up with to defend their quarterbacks. If.
I'm not mentioning anything on this game. We went on to a different game. Move on to a different game. But I do think the Seahawks make some noise in the NFC even after this Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah, I think the Seahawks are still a great roster. But I think that Sam Darnold might be owned by the Rams.
Yeah.
Because last year, 2 losses to the Rams. This year, 1 loss to the Rams, 4 picks.
What's your game of the week?
My game of the week, I'm going to say Chargers, Jags. We didn't get to talk about it on the pod last week, but Justin Herbert looked horrible. The Chargers, I'm going to say it. You guys hear this theme when it comes to West Coast coming east to play in a 1 o'clock game.
Time zone guy.
Time zone guy. I'm one of the biggest time zone guys. I'm probably the biggest time zone guy on this pod, but I'm probably one of the bigger time zone guys
In the nation.
as a bettor and as a for reading in between the lines. Like 3 years ago, I would have been like, oh, like I think the Chargers are better, and like not even looked at like the home field and all that stuff, the time change. But I'm a big believer in that now. I hate going to the West Coast and coming back. It screws me up for like a couple days, and I've done it twice in the last year. Not a fan. So just imagining a team. I think the Chargers are sputtering. Um, they always seem to be the
Charger.
off-season darlings. Like, ooh, like look at this, look at these moves. Like, bring in Harbaugh, gonna run the ball. Got these tackles. Obviously, the two tackles being injured is huge for them, but sucks. But it's part of football. Guys get hurt. Your big guys get hurt. I mean, that's the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big believer in the Jags, but that was huge for them to get a win, especially because they have Houston chomping at them, and then just staying at that 7 seed for the wild card. Yeah, well, Houston has another head-to-head game against them, and they'd actually get in over Kansas City unless they flip when they go head-to-head. But right now, Houston's ahead of them, so I can't even see Kansas City on the playoff picture right now. They're not in it. They're not the 8th team.
In the hunt.
Yeah, in the hunt. The old Matt Nagy special. So yeah, that's my game. That was my game. Big time zone believer, especially when the teams are. I mean, the Chargers and the Jags are the 6th and 7th seed. So, like on paper, they would seem to match up well.
No Shave November looks good. Like you're giving some good takes, and this guy gives me a 6-7.
Hey, is that what their seeding is?
Yeah. I'll make mine quick, and then we can hit our plus 100 and our TD parlay and AJ's power rankings, and we'll get out of here.
Let me do that because I have to leave.
Yeah.
Cooper, I think we should do a special edition. Cooper's lock of the week.
What?
Cooper's lock of the week.
I don't know. I got. If we're going, I'll do that right now. I guess my lock of the week is Colts over Chiefs. Cash it. Yeah.
Colts off a bye at home.
Colts off. No, it's an Arrowhead.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was home.
Colts off a bye. Chiefs do or die game. Jonathan Taylor, 150 plus, 2 TDs. Book it now.
Oh, it is at Arrowhead. Okay.
But my game of the week was Brock Purdy's return, Cardinals, 49ers. There's a couple interesting things. Brock Purdy had a passer rating of 133.5 in his first game back. Absolute nails. It is the Cardinals defense. I'm not sure like how you weight that differently versus another defense. But, I mean, they did do well against Dak Prescott on Monday Night Football a couple weeks ago. So we can talk about that. But it was pretty cool to see. There was kind of the questions, is Mac Jones going to get the job if Brock Purdy doesn't perform? He shut those guys up. I do have an under on 9.5 wins on the Niners, so this was kind of unfortunate for me personally. But good win for the Niners. Another interesting stat is this is going to be a trivia question that might never get be common knowledge, I guess. But Jacoby Brissett breaks the completions record in a game at 47. He threw it 57 times, and he didn't get sacked either. Like, he dropped back 57 times and didn't get sacked. Insane. I did have Trey McBride in fantasy, so that was awesome. But 47 might not ever get broken, and to have a guy like Jacoby Brissett be attached to that, I think is pretty cool. But pretty good trivia question. And yeah, we'll take it away with the plus 100.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that while we are giving out this advice, it's not gambling advice or gambling. It is not financial advice.
You're good.
You guys try to charge the AirPods before the
No, No, it's not dead. It loses connection. I don't know. It's like a Bluetooth thing. Like if it's out of the case for long, yeah. I just gotta give it a second. Keep going.
I just wanted to say, this is not financial advice. If you,
He might be getting his own, but
okay, okay, because I have Henderson for
Let me see.
glad you
okay.
put him as a lock, and he changed his hat.
Yeah, I gotta go. Like,
Okay, we're gonna finish just quick. Okay, my plus center of the week, it's 5 legs, and I like it. So Colts, Chiefs, I have 2 legs in here. Give me Patrick Mahomes pass for 200. They're gonna have to bring a lot of volume, as you guys said. No run game available, and Daniel Jones for 175. I think on the running back, and Daniel Jones will have to throw it out of it. Next leg, I have Kenneth Walker 40 yards plus for against the Titans. Seahawks are coming to Tennessee. I'm gonna be at that game watching the Bears game on my phone, hopefully. But I think Kenneth Walker 40 cash. He's are not beating the Seahawks. Then I have Ravens to beat the Jets. They took Justin Fields out. Fortunately, Ravens got it on lock. And then the last leg, I have T. Higgins to get 4 receptions against the Patriots. Jamar Chase is not playing this week on Jalen Ramsey, but that's it. That comes out at plus 112 actually. So a little extra value in there, but
Okay.
that's my plus 100 for the week.
Mike Value Finder.
What's your TD parlay?
My touchdown, Bijan Robinson against the Saints. I think the lack of Drake London on that team on that offense, they're gonna have to run it in, get the ball in the end zone. I think potentially Kyle Pitts can get one if it gets late in the game. Algier could even get one, but I think Bijan.
Pick one.
You sound like Colin Cowherd. Flip flop.
Where Colin was wrong.
I'm saying they might outscore in
Yeah.
the game, but I think Bijan's gonna get the first Bijan scoring.
Okay, I got you.
At minus 110, I think minus 120.
My leg is Puka Nakua playing the Buccaneers secondary that can't stop anybody. So
My leg is Travion Henderson. He has
he's right in the hot hand.
5 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Henderson's not
And I've had him.
get a handoff his next game.
Yeah, give me Travion Henderson. And then let me do my top 5 real quick, or top 10. New team in here. We have the Bears. I've been holding out because I'm like, they're not like even leading the division yet, and they're leading their division. So, good teams, bad team, whatever. Give me the Bears at number 10. Number 9, Bucks. Their offense was there, but the defense, brutal. Injured. I need Bucky Irving back. The Bucks need Bucky Irving back. Colts, they dropped 1 on the bye week.
Lost the bye.
They lost the bye. I can almost guarantee that next week the Broncos will not lose a bye, and they'll be still sitting there at 2. And if the Rams lay an egg, maybe they'll be at 1.
Oh, we win the bye.
Lions outdoor game. They're at 7, and so they didn't look good. Dan Campbell, 0 for 5 on 4th down. They've got dome games the rest of the year until week 18 at Chicago. And then we've got the Bills. Their offense seems to be back from the Miami game. Maybe just don't go down to South Florida. With Josh Allen, you're always going to be in it. Seahawks, still a good. I still believe that they can make some noise in the playoffs. Sam Darnold turned into a pumpkin. Eagles defensive line can carry this team. Jalen Phillips looks like a good addition. Patriots, they beat up on the Jets Thursday night. Kind of forgot about that game. Broncos beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And Mike's GOAT, Patrick Mahomes.
Patty.
They came back. They were at 2, dropped them to 5, came back to 2. Then 1, I got the LA Rams. I think they're the most complete team in the league. I have them in the Super Bowl preseason prediction. My my 4 championship game teams are in this top 10. So I think that's doing good for the prediction. I think the Bucks are probably Bucks, Rams, Broncos, Bills.
Pretty good.
And I have Bills, Rams in the final, but I don't know, Jim. I may have the Broncos. Like they may prove me wrong. The Broncos may prove me wrong, but I think the AFC Championship game will be that.
Clip this.
Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
All right. Sorry, but I have to sign off.
No, thank you for joining us. We'll finish it up from here.
The usual false start.
Yep.
Well, anything else to talk?
No, I think we covered it. We probably missed some teams. Some of these teams don't really matter anymore. So I'm sorry if you're a franchise. If you're a fan of a franchise, we can cover.
We'll touch on them. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But like we can't touch on that Spain game.
Yeah.
That Spain game. What was it? Dolphins versus. Who did the Dolphins play again?
Bro, they played the Commanders. Michael Liga doesn't know ball.
Bro, I forgot. It went out this year, bro, because Marcus Mariota was over there. The whole defense was running after him the whole time. He was looking like prime Jake.
First play of overtime, throws a pick.
Justin Fields. A lot of
Yeah.
Bears references in this podcast. But.
I mean, we're Bears friendly with 2 co-hosts who are fans, so it makes sense.
And Brock Osweiler stepped back. You know what I mean? So. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Cooper and AJ70 Chair. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.